Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. Currently we're of course playing as a humanoid species focusing on psionics. My name is Sonelias, and let's hope that you get to enjoy today's episode. Let's start off by going to where we left off at the end of the last episode. We started sending our fleet over here to this system here, where we actually have a tropical world. Pretty good sized tropical world. But there's here an ether drake.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Look at that. Am I hurting him at all? Not really. So those are cruisers up front, and the cruisers are damaged quite intensely, it looks like. Damaging him. And look at those little fighters and of course bombers attacking him as well. So he's breathing fire, I would say. But which ship is he hitting? He's actually hitting some of the battleships as well. Look at that. It's an ogre class, another ogre class ship. I suspect I'll be able to defeat him. But I am suffering some losses because of him. Yes, there he goes, there he goes.
Incoming transmission.
Ooh, the formidable ether drake has been slain. The exceptionally bravery of Admiral Netadi Buhari and the 2nd Strike Force will not soon be forgotten. The planetoid the beast guarded so jealously can now be safely exploited. Who knows what treasures the creature might have amassed over the eons. Wow, look at that. We gain influence of 300. Gain access to Empire unique buildings. Ether Drake Shrine. Wow. This option is available due to Psychic Foundation of the Fanatical Spiritualist ethic and of course Xenophile ethic. Wow. That is very commendable. Look at that. Now, good thing that I actually had already sent over a colony ship here. The ship is waiting there, isn't it? Send both of those over here. Hold on, we've got various different bits happening here. Today they draw the line, okay, that's fine. The Photician Shard has declared war on our ally, the Ixidor Foundation. Consequently, you're now at war with the Photician Shard. Isn't that up there? It is. So let's go and heal my fleet first. Let's actually have a look at the output here. As you can see, I've still got a fairly long queue of ships lined up. Last one is our Ogre class ship. Okay. Now what's actually happening here? Now we are the defenders, they are the attackers. It's a pretty long list, as you can see. The original reason for this was that I had basically placed a colony further up north there. There is an alpine as well as a continental world there. There's an alpine world there and a desert world. Let us basically build another colony ship or two here first. We lost one battleship, we lost 10 cruisers. So we lost all of our cruisers, but no destroyers. That's interesting. But does that mean that my destroyers are actually better than my... I'm not sure. I am not sure. Either way, still a pretty good return, I would say. Ooh, there's two worlds here. need a research ship here anyways. I need to survey that system. I need to take both of my science ships and send them over here. Following the latest newsletter from our patrons, sadly nothing much has been produced in the Enclave. Most of the artists have fallen into a deep melancholy from where no inspiration can be drawn. The mood is dire but hopeful. Creation takes time after all, and any donations might help the group rekindle this interest in the material plane again would be of tremendous help. I would like to donate, indeed. We joyously accept your donation and promise that it will be used in the most creative of endeavors. Perfect. I'm quite happy to contribute. As you should well know. Crew quarters, engineering bay. Repair speed is of course pretty high. There we go.
Anomaly found.
Ah, let's research that. We did just lose our... Aww! That is pretty much a pity, isn't it? The Trickster combat speed is increased. Evasion is increased. Emergency FTL damage is reduced. Let's go for that top one. It's already a third skill level. Fire rate is of course already increased, which is good. Pity that I just lost my admiral, but sometimes that's just the way of things. Alright, let's go and pick up my fleet here and send them up north. These guys have not closed their borders. They actually are my allies here. So it's a size 19 and that is a size 23 desert planet. I want to basically send ships to both. We've discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Runam number 4A. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to have several thousand years old. One of the massive sails is a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteorite. Alright, so that's giving me an extra boost in terms of course, my engineering research here. Oscox. Hold on. What was that got to do with Oscox? Tropical Road. That one is in orbit, as you can see.
System survey complete.
Okay, let's colonize that world.
Colonization in progress.
Okay. Chara, I can actually invest quite a bit of points into various different systems here. Question is, which of these do I really need to have as my own? While in command of 2nd Strike Force, Admiral Ferreras learned that careful nursing her supplies to significantly reduce the ship's operation cost across the board. Sweet, look at that. That's of course more than welcome. I do want to basically move this ship towards the front here, really. I want to engage that enemy fleet there. How do I move him towards the front even further, even faster? I'm just going to have to move it there, isn't it? There's no way around it. Freshly built. Okay. That ship here is of course able to... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Dragon's Horde. That is a massively good one. Look at the amount of credit I'm able to get from there, as well as the amount of minerals. It's absolutely crazy. Right, where are we going to place it? I'm probably going to place it there. Looks like an ideal location. Now if I do look at my sectors here, if I now look at the southern sector is what I called it.
Colonization in progress.
And if I then manage that sector, I can actually add these two here as well. So it reduces the number of core systems I've got to deal with. Ideally I want to basically keep that in my own arms here if I can.
Construction complete.
Okay, that queue has been extended significantly. As you will see, there's probably an entire trail of ships following behind there. Yeah, lengthy trail of ships is following my main fleet, just to strengthen it. I'll let it gain some of that strength whilst it's once it's reached that system there. Probably want to move into orbit of one of these systems here first. Again, being in orbit of a star should help reduce the actual cost of maintaining it there. All of these ships are moving through relatively quickly.
Construction complete.
Okay, new rivalry declaration. Megastructures are truly massive construction projects only possible in the zero-G environment of space. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look at where we stand. Leader capacity increase is happening shortly. 6 months remaining, but that will actually lead to a leader lifespan increase of 50 years. Experience gain is also increased, but the recruitment cost is actually doubled. Well worth it, I would say. Now, have I actually reached my destination? No, not quite yet. There we go, I'm in orbit. Now, am I going to see a reduction in my maintenance costs because of it? I kind of had hoped so, but I don't see that actually reflected in the costing here as such.
Colony established.
Perfect. Now we're going to basically put another defense platform in orbit. And of course on the planet itself I'm going to basically build various different bits and bobs. Here of course I want to basically build a power plant. Over here I want to basically build of course a farm. Yeah, same over here. I want to build over here a other building as such. Ether Drake Shrine. Wow, look at that. A shrine to the now extinct void worm species. I'm probably going to save that one up. Let's put this one in place though. Frontier Clinic. Temple. And also I want to basically put into place here a visitor center.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, hold on. I've got an extra world here, so this one here. Have I got any spare governors? No, I don't at the moment. A little bit of a pity, but we have just completed the research here of this one. Leader capacity increase is always welcome. I think actually removing this tile blocker here of soil remediation, which is the quicksand basin, should really help me quite quickly. Another 6 months only on that one. It's a really quick one. Alright. Quite happy to basically get into that deal there. Let's actually go to my fleet here and let's see what we can do here. Has that just dropped in strength? Or is it still gaining? I'm not quite sure. There have been various space battles here. Let's send my strike fleet here as well. To support them, so to speak. Now I do have my transport fleet here. I'm actually thinking it might be quite useful for me to send that in to support my operations. Okay. So my science ship has actually completed its bit here. Let's send it back to Earth. There's this one here to assist in the research. And this one is going to go to Alpha Centauri, where again we are also going to be assisting in the research here. Colony ship is ready here and waiting. Gonna send it into orbit there. Just to keep it relatively close. Now, is that world claimed or not?
Colony established.
Alright, I've established the colony here. I can build here a food facility. Here I would like to build that Ether Drake shrine. I would like to build here the visitor center. Or should I build the temple here? And I maybe build here. Let's first build some extra bits here. Power output. Oops, no. Cancel that one. That would have to be... Alright, let's actually have a look at what's going on here. Okay. We are engaging them as well. Wow, they're actually hitting us quite strongly, it looks like.
Fleet destroyed. Situation.
Hold on. Fleet destroyed. Yeah, okay. One single battleship that came to reinforce has been destroyed. It does indeed look like we are suffering some losses here. Look at that though. I was kind of hoping to be able to support them. We lost 3 ships, unfortunately. Now we are basically not quite sure where we are with these ships at the moment. We did complete a bit of research here. Recruitment cost could be reduced, but there's another tile blocker I can remove here. This is quite an interesting one, I think. Energy credit is increased in the entire empire. By engaging in free trade of goods and services, we allow for a more specialized economy where individuals can excel in a narrow field and trade for their needs. Let's go for that one. It's a rare technology. We did see a boost in terms of that one here. We did lose 4 battleships, unfortunately. 16 destroyers. Wow. That is a bit of a pity. Hopefully we'll be getting into orbit of one of the fleets soon. We did just lose one of the battles here. I kind of hoped for an easier victory there, but it wasn't to be, it looks like. Ah! That should give me a boost. There you go. There you go. Exactly what I was hoping for. My influence is actually getting a nice boost now from that, which is more than welcome. Let's have a look at this system here. Our space support still got a decent list of ships that we're building. Tracking these on the map. Alright. Our fleet's been found once again. I'd like to, of course, have him return. So we're heading here for repairs. That does of course mean I'll be able to recover from this. Are we almost repaired? Yes, we're back at full strength. These are all still at full strength as well. Let's make sure we merge these here.
Construction complete.
I want to move this forward, I guess. What have we got here? This is of course a military station they got in the system. But that's a massively strong station, isn't it? They're taken out relatively quickly, or what? Looks like it. Gamma lasers, and of course they're using a phase disruptor as well. They're using quite strong corvettes as well. What does the corvette actually do? Their corvette. I'd love to see the design for that corvette. Corvette, there we go. Neutron torpedoes, and of course gamma lasers. Sentient combat computers. Ooh, okay. Energy credit gets a boost. That's a jump drive that I don't want to get. I want to basically get the side jump drive if I can, but energy weapon attack speed is increased, or energy weapon damage is increased. Let's get the mining laser done first. Should be a relatively quick one. Alright, the native life of Ruinam Secundus is built on an epic scale, for larger than anyone previously thought was possible for biological life. The question now in the minds of our researchers is, what is their secret and can we benefit from it? Proposals to study the native life is greater detail are flooding in. Now I'd say proceed with it. Issue... That is because, of course, the xenophile.
Situation log updated.
Let's invest into that project. Where's our fleet at the moment? There's a mining station here, is what it says. Okay. Currently, in terms of unity, standing at another 60 months to go. That should get us our new life here, which gives them a population growth increase here. I can again offer them wormhole access for another, let's say, 30 years. Perfect, they're happy with that. Let's have a look here. Frontier Clinic. Should get a nice boost. You can actually build another farm here. You can build another power station there. I can build a mining facility here as well. Some basic stuff. But yeah, really anything should here really help. Following a long period of growing support, the Freedom League of the Allied Raxodium Dominions has finally embraced the faction, adapting their core values of becoming egalitarian. Okay. They're going to lose that, it looks like. The transport fleet there. They should really retreat with that one. If they can, it's great. If they cannot, it's a pity. Not much we can do about that. I think I'm going to basically build another... what are we going to build here? I'd like to remove this one and basically replace it with the Fleet Academy. But also build a battleship assembly yard.
Project complete.
After a period of research and study, the scientists of Ruinam Secundus have managed to make a breakthrough and achieved limited communication with some of the Titans. While huge, slow and difficult to talk to, the Titans are incredibly tough and strong. Some few have expressed a desire to join our military forces, where they will undoubtedly be an incredible asset. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the actual... Ooh, look at that. That looks to be a amazing thing. We will only be field a limited number of these fields at a time. It looks like that limit is actually set to 3. Okay. Colonized systems, so it's not planets, it's systems. How many colonized systems we can turn directly towards our full efficiency? And I was always thinking that actually there was a limit in terms of the number of planets, but it's the other way around. Okay, that's good to know. Anyways, for the moment being, I've got my main strike fleet up north here. Got reinforcements heading its way at a continuous pace. system here should of course start being able to produce various different ship designs shortly. Okay, let's have a look at the surface once again here. That seems to be in order for the moment being.
Research complete.
Same with this one. Completed a research. Perfect. Particle lens. Let's go for that one. But in the meantime, I'd like to basically say again, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you did enjoy today's episode. Even though there wasn't too much advancement, more actually a loss over here, but that's just the way of wars occasionally. In the meantime, thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.